out great.
It ain't easy being wheezy.
I'm so glad I caught that on video.
I don't
I'm
know.
torturing you with that for the rest of your life.
I don't know where that originally came from.
Quiet on set. Hello, and welcome to Lifestyle by Koko. Oh, that was good. A+ to me. Pat myself on the back for that one. Now, I'm not just using this fan right here to be extra I'm also using it just because it's hot in here. You know what it's like trying to film a video in a room where you have to turn off the AC, otherwise people won't be able to hear what the hell you're saying? It's hot. It's so hot. It's hot. And I'm about to do makeup in this heat. Oh my god. I'm about to die and you're about to witness it because not only am I doing my makeup, I'm doing it while drinking. Oh, that's some good shit. Okay. About to have fun today. For those of you drinking along with us today, we've got Grand Nouveau Pomerol. It is it's a Bordeaux, I believe. Yep. Yes, this is a Bordeaux. He's from France. Don't ask me what all grapes are in there. Absolutely beautiful red wine that I got from work. But a little bit about myself. I am from a very small town in Indiana, and I recently moved to Charlotte, North Carolina in the past couple of years so I could start my education at Johnson & Wales University. I got my associate's degree in culinary arts, bachelor's degree in food service management, and my minor in the sommelier program. So I know a little bit about food, I know a little bit about wine, but I don't know much about adulting. I'm a broke bitch, working 2 jobs as it is, and I'm about to try and do YouTube on the side. You tell me how this is about to work out, because I have no clue, and I'm always on the verge of a mental breakdown. And that's why I'm doing my makeup while intoxicated. Pinky's out. I am 22 years old. I am gay, if you couldn't tell already. Gender fluid, pronouns they and them. And as for the wine that I'm drinking, expect a glass in my hand about every episode, give or take. The point of this channel is partially for me to get a little bit extra money because a bitch is struggling. And it's gonna be like that for a while, so might as well keep trying to grind while I have the opportunity, while I've got the free time. But I also feel like I've got some on my mind. Got some stuff on my mind that I think everyone should hear. As every person seems to feel nowadays. So far so good, question mark.
When are you gonna do your makeup eventually?
I am. Let's get started on the makeup. I'm not going to be showing you what all products I'm using because I don't know how to use them. I'm just going to start with foundation and we'll go from there.
No problem.
I already primed before this video started, so no need to worry about me just yet. Also, if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. And yes, that is an open wound on my nose because I tried to shave my ugly ass unibrow and then I slipped with the razor and put a big ass slit in my nose. I am fine, but let me tell you, it's probably not smart to cake foundation into an open wound. And I can tell you it doesn't feel too great right now either. That burns a little bit. Now let's zoom in on those dark circles and let's Just cake those up. Normally you should use like a concealer, like an actual concealer before you put on foundation. I'm just gonna stop making that face because it is horrifying for everyone involved, including myself. And you use the concealer because flaws like that can still show up through the foundation. Now, some of you may be thinking, Colton, you're already beautiful. Why are you still using makeup? Well, thank you, I already know that, but this is to help highlight those beautiful features already instilled within me by Jesus and God herself. Now you just gotta crank your neck back a little bit like this until you lose feeling in your muscles and you start to have a little spasm where your face feels like it's gonna stick like this forever. And you just keep caking that and you just blend it like that. Is this how everyone does their makeup? Have you been able to tell that I haven't watched a single makeup tutorial in my life? I'm so funny. I like me. Just gonna keep caking that shit on in there. I'm gonna look like a Hostess cupcake by the time we're done with this. We're getting there. Slowly, surely, beautifully. I made an eyelash tip on my cheek. I'm just gonna hunch over like this so that I can see myself in the camera and in this mirror that I've so cleverly placed to the side. Blend it in, blend in that neck, just blend in that neck. Okay. That'll be good. Or at least as good as it's gonna get for right now. Because in this lighting, I cannot tell. It's still a little red. Never mind, we're just gonna keep caking that shit back in. But while we do this, let's have a toast to 30 seconds without alcohol. Beautiful. Gorgeous. All words that you should use to describe your beautiful self every morning in the mirror. Because we're all beautiful. And we just use makeup to show the rest of the world that they're right. We are already beautiful. I say that, but sometimes the world likes to tell us that we're not beautiful or that we are deeply flawed. And we don't get to listen to that. I don't know if you're supposed to put foundation on your ears, but mine are always extremely red. So I do it anyway. And it's hell to get all of the foundation out of the nooks and crannies later. But it looks so much better after I do it that I don't give a Just gonna blend that in so it doesn't look horrible. By the end of this monstrosity, this train wreck that is occurring in front of your very eyes. Now, as I continue to do my makeup half-assed, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my career plans and where I intend to end up in life, because as much as I love my job right now, I don't see myself standing behind a counter for the rest of my life. For the foreseeable future, it's fun. I really want to get further into writing and doing lifestyle and entertainment, potentially becoming a food writer, and maybe, if I'm at all lucky, and continue with my passion about this shit right here happening on this camera. Maybe this will take off in the nearby future. And if it doesn't, oh well. I'll find something else. But for the time being, I'm going to throw my content in all of your faces, all three of you that may end up watching this video, and we will see where this goes. As for guests, because I know some of you might be getting tired of my ugly ass voice every now and then, I will be having some guests on this show in the nearby future. If I can convince their stupid asses to get in front of the camera. My hair looks good. Look at this. Look at boom, boom, boom. Angles, cute, awesome, beautiful, amazing. Why don't I have a boyfriend yet? Oh wait, I'm not looking for one. Oh, wait, I'm happy without one. Even better. For those of you who don't know, my name is not actually Koko. That is just a nickname that I've gained over the years. My birth name is Colton Davis, Kolton. Other nicknames of mine include Coltrane, Colt 45, KC. Big Ass Bitch is one that seemed to catch on a little too easily, but oh well. Just move on from there, I guess, being the big bitch that my family came to know and love, but grew to become the big bad bitch that they still talk shit about. And then right here, this is a very bad eyelash brush, mascara brush. It's a very bad mascara brush, so just have to clean it off before I use it. And if you excuse me, I'll just do this right here and watch it clump up horribly as I attempt to carefully add a little bit of color to my gorgeous lashes. I don't feel like I ever need to do fake eyelashes because I love my lashes so much. And they're so curly and cute, like the rest of my hair, that I can get away with it by just using a little bit of mascara. A little bit of definition, never hurt no one. Never hurt anyone, for those of you who are grammar enthusiasts, or trolly little bitches, as I like to call you. And another sip of wine, here we go. Alright, now we move on to the lipstick. I've got 4 different choices. No, I'm not using that one. 3 different choices. If I can just hold them carefully for you right here. I've got 3 different choices. Don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I've got this shit by Revlon. Super lustrous lipstick. Color 725. Love that red. Okay. This Stay All Day liquid lipstick by Stella, I don't know. Stila. Love how I said I wasn't going to show these, but here I am. And then this one, it's a blue liquid lipstick. Infamously bad quality, so I'm not even going to show the brand name, but I will tell you, it is blue, and it comes off like that. But that's why I have lipstick sealer, which is from the 70s, made of chemicals that are probably very, very bad for you, and you shouldn't ever use them. Yet here I am, using it anyway. And it belonged to my mother, and I know it's from the 70s because she said, I bought this in the 70s and I haven't used it since. So here's that. We're definitely going to be using that if we use the blue lipstick. No need if I use the pink lipstick. I think that blue makes my eyes pop a little bit more. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on with that right there. We're going to move on with that beautiful shade of Come Off in 10 Seconds. As for eyeshadow, I've got a couple different palettes in front of me that I don't know how to use. They're gonna look cute, but they're not gonna look professional. They're gonna look like a hooker in the dark, so you're not gonna be sure exactly what the color is or what style I'm trying to go for in the long run. But in the end, I still look good, so that's all that really matters. Hey Coco, do you ever go for natural looks in your makeup? Funny you should ask. No, I've never done like a natural color in my life, except like as a base coat. That way I don't want to stain my eyelids. Because I want people to know when I do my makeup that that's not what my face naturally looks like. I want them to know that this is a version of me, different version of me that's still beautiful, but not my natural look. And then when they see my natural look, I want them to be aware that I can look beautiful with or without taking a brush to my face. I have not always had that mentality. I've struggled for a long time with my self-image, trying to come to terms with my sexual identity and my gender identity. And it was not pretty. Not at all. And for those of you who are part of the LGBT community, those of you who have struggled with depression and anxiety in the past, you can probably relate to this. All about how the world seems to view us, and they don't tend to care how we view them. I think it's about time that we kind of shared their stance on that. We shouldn't care how they view us unless it's going to be in a positive light. If someone has anything nice to say about you, brush them off. It's not easy because some people are a little bit more vocal about their intentions. Some people are a little bit more active in their hate. But that's how we evolve. We continue to love each other and ourselves. And we do not give them the time of day. That's how we become better people, and how I don't go to jail by cutting a hoe. Because let's face it, if someone's gonna start talking about me, it's not gonna end this time with me going in the back room and crying my eyes out. It's gonna end this time with me punching a bitch in the face. Because sometimes a hoe just need to be punched. Sometimes by another hoe, so that's why I'm here. I'm the hoe that's gonna punch a hoe. And you're welcome for that. To those of you needing to find a hoe who's gonna punch your hoe. As I look into my mirror as if it's gonna be a second camera. One day. A couple different segments that I want to have on this here channel in the future. I've got a little segment that I'm going to call Wine a Bit. And that's a segment where I'm just going to drink wine. I'm going to do like a little elegant tasting. I'm going to show off a little bit of my skills. After all, I paid a little bit too much for this education to not put it to use. So I'm going to do a little elegant tasting of a random wine, different one each time. And basically I'm just going to get drunk and talk about what annoys me after that. Expect plenty of vibrant guests throughout that series. It's going to be fun. In the words of Cardi B, I'm going to be litty like a titty. Another segment, Tipsy Tips. Also intend to have a few guests after my first episode of that, where we just give life advice. I'm gonna bring in some close friends, maybe some family members every now and then. And we're just gonna sip some wine, maybe a couple cocktails. I will be tagging on recipes along with these series. And we're just gonna get drunk and give people life advice. So be sure to leave some comments down below about anything that you need help with. You might be able to find some answers on Yahoo Answers for your problems, but why do that when you can ask some drunk people for advice? It always ends well. Isn't that right? Yeah. That's Kalia. She's gonna be a guest in a future episode. Or 17,000. Whether she wants to or not. I'm just gonna start shoving the camera in her face. I live with 2 bitches. I'm being the 3rd bitch. I almost said main bitch, but let's face it. There's a power struggle here. We're all broke and we're all stupid, so there's no main bitch that lives in this apartment. Okay. Just gonna throw that out there. Tell me I'm wrong. We all broke, we all dumb, and none of us are knowing what we're doing with our lives, which is why I'm filming a video on my dirty ass kitchen counter while drinking wine and putting on makeup. But at least I look cute while I do it, and that, at the very least, will get me through this. Thirdly, a third segment that we will be doing on this channel here is going to be called Spilt. S-P-I-L-T. Where it's basically going to be tea time with Koko. We're going to be talking about all sorts of different current events that are happening. Whether it's the planet burning to a crisp, or different political events taking place across the world, specifically in the US, since, let's face it, we're based in the US. I would say we'd talk about any happening with the current administration, but let's face it, that entire administration is currently a joke, and it's too easy of a target for us trying to do comedy, so we're not about to do that. We like a challenge, and we also like something that's going to be refreshing. Hence, us tagging along, we're going to be using our degrees here again, because every person who lives in this apartment is, in fact, a culinary student. Culinary graduate, actually. So we'll be doing a tea recipe, a different tea recipe with every new episode of Spilt. It's gonna be different, like mixers, tea chillers, maybe even hot teas. We might keep it basic a couple times, just show you like different styles of brewed teas throughout the world. We'll just keep it refreshing. Lastly, we're gonna be doing a little segment called Koko Cares, where I talk about different that needs to change in our country, different needs to change in the world if we're gonna make it through the next 10 years. And I'll be giving a few different helpful solutions for those as well. Because let's face it, we can't all just complain. Someone's gotta take action. Otherwise, we're all just gonna keep burning to a crisp. Y'all ever have like that one curl that's just like more talkative than the rest of the curls in your hair, and it just like pops out like that? This one, she looks a little bit like, she looks a little famished at the moment, a little bit dehydrated, but she's more talkative than the rest of the curls up on this head. I'm gonna tell you, look at her just like popping out like that. Like, who is she? Who is she? I should probably do my eyeshadow. Now these brushes are dirty because I forgot to clean them, because I never do anything in my life with any sense of direction or planning, and it's all a mess. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I'm just brushing these out on a napkin until they show up at least semi-clear, because let's face it, the last color I used was pink, and that's not gonna go with blue. I don't know if I'm actually funny or just insane. I'll wait for y'all to tell me in the comments below. Now, I don't know whether you need to use a lighter color for your base color on your eyeshadow, or if you need a heavier color, but we're about to find out when people start yelling at me about getting it that was wrong. Oh god, I've already messed this up entirely. It's fine, I'll blend it into the crease. I think. I don't know exactly how to do it, but we are about to find out. Maybe next time I should watch some tutorial videos where white women just do voiceovers of the entire videos and just see them do their makeup in super fast speed, and you can't keep up with that because you move in normal speed. Well, most of us do. Some of you might be using drugs to get to that point, but it's fine. I will not shame anyone for that. I don't know if this is going to be a good crease color, or if I should use something slightly different, but here goes. Oh, that looks interesting. Don't worry, we'll blend it enough to make it cute in the end. That's all anyone truly cares about. Is what you look like in the end. What you look like when you die. I'm okay, I promise. Sometimes. I wonder what music I'm gonna put on in the background of this video so that I don't look like a serial killer, but still looking cute. See? Basic, cute, but also out of the ordinary. How extraordinaire. That is the eyeshadow that I rubbed on my palm because I was trying to get the color off of the brushes because I forgot to clean them before I started this. This whole hot mess express that's taken place is getting more and more interesting as we continue. But it'll get easier for me as I continue to consume alcohol. Hey Koko, are you going to be getting drunk off of high-end wines in every video? No. I'm going to start by drinking elegantly and eloquently with nice wines, and then I'm going to move on to cheaper shit and hard liquor. Because, let's face it, we aren't about to be wasteful with bottles like that. I ain't got the money to do that. Also, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna waste wine like that. Not let it live up to its full potential? Are you kidding me? Who is she? Still haven't done the brow? The bone? Yeah, the brow bone. Is that what it's called? Brow bone?
Yeah.
Are you just ignoring me at this point?
What's wrong with the Twitter?
Are you not entertained? I'm hot, you're cold, you got me on my toes. Is that how the lyrics go? Am I getting it right so far? You're literally not listening to me anymore, are you? scrolling through Twitter. This is just a fucking train wreck. Not the makeup, I look good, but me filming a YouTube video, that's a train wreck. We'll see how that goes though after editing. For those of you who haven't figured it out, I am very white. If you couldn't tell by the accentuation of that paleness by the lighting. No matter how warm I try, still look like pure-blooded German. But it's fine. Because I'm still cute. Not just that, I'm a beautiful bitch. And I'm an eccentric hoe who uses bold colors to mask their insecurities. But also, I do truly love myself, believe it or not, as much as I will joke about that. I can never see myself truly talking bad about myself in public. I know that I have flaws, but it's how I manage them and work through them that makes me the bad bitch extraordinaire that you see before you today, doing shimmery blue eyeshadow. I don't know how this necessarily looks to any passersby, considering I have little to no experience with these sort of beauty things, and I can't do that thing where people make their eyes look like they're going like that and I do the eyeshadow. But practice will help me with that in the end, I do believe. I'm not going to actually go outside today because I am tired. This is my day off. I'm spending it inside filming a video. Who would I be if I went outside and talked to people on my days off? Talk to enough people when I have to clock in. So it's fine. I'm just gonna stay inside, just gonna do my makeup, and then go look at myself in the mirror and fall in love all over again. The way we should all do. Now, before you use lipstick sealer, you're actually supposed to use a napkin or tissue and blot your lipstick. I did not do that because I'm dumb. And we're cute. And we're cute. And I think I somehow got mascara on my nose, but it's fine. Sorry, that hurt's starting to scab up, which I doubt because I literally just cut my nose this morning. But it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Also, you shouldn't put your lips together until this stuff is dried, so I've also fucked it up again. For those of you who thought that I was doing something right for once. Guess again. That's the good shit gone. I do have another bottle over here that's like only got a sip left, but we're gonna move on up for this next one. So we've done our makeup. And it looks, let's face it, I look gorgeous. And nothing's going to change that fact, but it is a work in progress, people, and I definitely need practice. Cause this hoe ain't perfect, but we gonna set it and forget it. One of these days I'm gonna accidentally do my makeup, leave the house, and someone's gonna tell me I look like the Joker. Don't know why I'm doing that. I hope that y'all enjoyed this shit, because it was something, let me tell you that. Now, if y'all managed to stick through to the end, I applaud you. A+ from Koko. And if you liked it, let me know. Leave a like, drop a comment, share with your friends. All that basic bitch jazz. And go ahead and subscribe. And if not, I'm not a beggar. Love you, hoes. By the way, if this manages to take off, I'm gonna need a name for all my fans. What y'all think about my little beans? My little cocoa beans? No? How about my cocoa nibs? Little nibbies? No? Too much? Probably too much. Y'all think about that. Leave some comments on what you think my fans should be. Are you just saying that to make me feel